I want to say,
Uh-oh. Come on, Ma.
now,
You know
guessing
it.
it
Do
in
do
the
do 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 do
in the
do
air
do do.
tonight.
Boom, boom. I can feel. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. It... Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back. It's Eric and Mom. If you are new to the channel, I've been taking her on a journey through some of my all-time favorite hip-hop songs. We've been doing some themes, some kind of big name artists. No theme this time around. We just finished off Bad Boy a couple weeks back, so make sure you go and check those ones out. We're getting to easily the most popular artist that we check out on the channel. It's Tupac Shakur. Mom has definitely come around on Tupac. We've smashed the stereotype, I think, that you probably had of Tupac going into it.
Definitely.
But this one's kind of weird. So this one is originally from 1997. It's from a soundtrack, a movie Gang related, but it became more popular, and I want to say like the late 2000s. There was a documentary about him. This might have been the one that you said that you watched too. There was a documentary about him. It was called Resurrection, and this was the song that was like playing a lot throughout that movie just because it fit perfectly. So I don't know. You want to call it 97? You want to call it late 2000s? Anyways, the song is "Starin' Through My Rearview." It's Tupac featuring the Outlawz. Admittedly, for as much Tupac as I've listened to, I know like next to nothing about the Outlawz. Basically, the Outlawz was like kind of like his little group, but I couldn't tell you any of the names of any of the guys, even though I've heard them on a million Tupac songs. I don't know. None of them really ever made it big. So yeah, I can't really tell you much about the Outlawz, unfortunately, but we know enough about Tupac, and this is a sample of an extremely popular song. You'll know the sample pretty much right off the bat.
Okay.
And the next song after this that we listen to samples the same one. So we're going to compare them and see which one Mom likes better. But again, this one here, it's Staring Through My Rearview, Tupac featuring the Outlawz.
Staring at the world through my rearview.
You know it
Just
already.
looking back at the world from another
Yeah,
level.
right off the bat.
Multiple gunshots to the block, the fun stops. Niggas is calling cops, people shot, nobody stop. I wonder when the world stopped. Cameron last night, 2 kids shot while the whole block staring. I will never understand this society. But they try to murder me, then they lie to me. Product of a John Breed. All my homies try to read. Now the little baby's crazy, raised no fantasy. Tell me when my enemies flee when they see me. Believe me, if it does, gotta learn to take it easy. Listen, we into this, stretch your heart for a plan. We turn the bad boys to grown men. It's on again. Give a holler to my niggas in the darkest corners. Roll a perfect blunt and let me spark it for you. One love from a thug nigga, rolling with a posse full of paranoid drug dealers. To the end, my friends, I'm seeing nothing but my dreams coming true. While I'm staring at the world through my rear view. See, I'm seeing nothing but my dreams coming true. While I'm staring at the world through my rear view. They got me staring at the world through my rear view. Go and baby, scream to God, he can't hear you. I can feel your heart beating fast, guess it's time to die. Getting high, watching
This might be
time
the
fly.
most.
It's all my motherfuckers staring at the world
But
through
it's
my
not
rear
like
view. Go
over
and baby,
again.
scream to God, he can't hear you. I can feel your heart beating fast, guess it's time to die. We getting high, watching time fly. All my motherfuckers.
Now you see him, now you don't. Some niggas be here for the moment, and then they gone. What happened to him? Well, let's see. It seems to be a mystery. But all I know, I never let the money get to me. Stay down like the truest thug life until I check out this bitch. I thought you knew this. Who was gonna catch me when I fall? I even cared to. Why you thinking I see you lost up in my rear view? Head view is down with the outlaws. Outcasts left far and few like southpaws. But still we keep mashing till our dreams come through. Stepping out the world through my rear view.
Now what's raises and
All right, we'll pause there. We'll do a couple verses and then we'll pause. But you picked up the sample immediately, right?
Yes, I did.
It is
yeah.
who? Who is it?
I want to say,
Uh-oh. Come on, Ma.
now,
You know
guessing
it. Do
in
do 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 do
in
do
the air
do do.
tonight.
Boom, boom. I can feel. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's pretty much just
Trying to pull out his name, and I can't.
Phil Collins.
Phil Collins, yeah.
For some reason, the hip hop homies they love Phil Collins.
That's funny.
So the next song we do will be sample of that same song as well, but it
Yeah.
will be like a little bit different. I think it's just the synths that and
Yeah.
then pretty much everything else is kind of added in.
I was
like
expecting them to throw a few verses in there.
well, like I said, oddly enough, like Phil Collins has been used a bunch in hip hop songs. This one, the next one we're gonna do.
That's crazy.
There's also a Bone Thugs and Harmony did a collaboration song with him of a sample, and it was "Take Me Home." because I can't remember.
Yeah,
And it's like
that was
Bone
good.
Thugs and Harmony and Phil Collins. What the fuck?
Quite a combination.
It's quite a combination, but for some reason it works. But
yeah.
yeah, people love them some Phil Collins. But I don't know, what do you think about this one so far?
I like it. Well, obviously I like his part better.
Yeah. Does it sound familiar at all? Do you know, was that the documentary that you watched?
I honestly don't remember.
You
much
would have
about it,
you
yeah.
would remember it if it was that one. There's
Yeah.
been so many Tupac documentaries. I have no idea which one it was that you watched.
Yeah, it was a
This was the
Netflix
one called Resurrection. I think it
Yeah.
was like 2006, 2008, somewhere around there. But yeah, we'll get back into some more Outlawz verses here, and I think Tupac's got another verse as well.
Young black male, in order to get paid, forced to make crack sales. Caught them niggas, so they send me to these over black jails in the cell, counting days in this living black hell. Do you feel me? Keys to ignition, use at your discretion. War with a 12-gauge pump for protection. Niggas hate me in this section from years of gin checking. Turn the Smith and Wesson war weapons. Heavenly Father, I'm a soldier. I'm getting hotter 'cause the world's getting colder. Baby, let me hold ya. Talk to my guns like they fly bitches. All you bastards best to run. Look at my pictures, now I know the answer to the question. Do dreams come true? Still staring at the world through my rearview. I said now I know the answers. Do dreams come true? Staring at the world through my rearview. You got me staring at the world through my rearview. Go ahead, baby, scream to God. I can hear you. I can feel your heart beating fast. Guess it's time to die. Getting high, watching time fly. And all my motherfuckers staring at the world through my rearview. Go ahead, baby, scream to God. He can hear you. I can feel your heart beating fast. Guess it's time to die. Getting high, watching time fly. Nigga could die.
Back in the days, we hustled for sneakers and beepers, 9-6 for glocks, cause fools hitting up blocks with street sweepers. Bless myself when I went rules to these streets. Something I learned in school. On some million man marching for the peace. True that, only one life to lead, a fast life of greed. Criminally addicted, infested since the seed. We all die, breathe, bleed like humans. Towns run by young guns, outlaws and truants. Shit's deep, turn 18, roll my will when I go. Burn my body with my shotty, all choosing my dough. So while you reminiscing all nights out with the crew, smoke a blunt for me too, I stare it through your rear view.
You ain't knowing what we mean by staring through the rear view. So since you ain't knowing what we mean, let me bring a better understanding. The world's behind us. Once a motherfucker get an understanding on the game and what the levels and the rules of the game is, then the world ain't no trick no more. The world is a game to be played. So now we looking at world from like behind us. Niggas know what we gotta do. Just gotta put our mind to it and do it. It's all about the papers. Money rule the world. Bitches make the world go round. Real niggas do what they wanna do. Bitch niggas do what they will. Be staring at the world through my rear view. Go ahead, baby, scream to God. He can't hear you. I can feel your heart beating fast. Guess it's time to die. Getting high, watching time fly. You know, staring at the world through my rear view. Go ahead, baby, scream to God. He can't hear you. I can feel your heart beating fast. Guess it's time to die. Getting high, watching time fly. And we'll be staring at the world through my rear view. Scream to God. He can't hear you. Heart beating fast. Time to die. Watching time fly. Staring at the world through my rear view. Scream to God, he can hear you. Heart beating fast, time to die. Now, time fly.
That synthesizer works so perfectly for a hip hop. All right, we will stop there. But yeah, that synthesizer works perfectly for a hip hop beat, which is why so many people use it. That last verse there, that member of the Outlawz, just in case nobody heard me, I didn't think his flow was very good. It sounded more like he was like reciting a poem, like his he wasn't really riding the beat too well. But Tupac was awesome in this as always. Overall, how did you feel about this one?
I liked his part. Like I said, those other guys, they weren't that.
Yeah, there's a
great.
reason why like they never really took off. Like I don't want to say they were riding his coattails because it sounds like they had no talent at all. Like I've heard good verses from Outlawz, but I think it was just like a combination of his death and they never really like hit it big. It just never quite happened for them. But yeah, this is an amazing Tupac song. I love this one. And I don't know, we'll see if you like it better than the next one that samples the same Phil Collins song. But I don't know what it is. Everybody loves Phil Collins, it seems like. Like they even reference him on South Park. Like they have like Phil Collins Hill that they go sledding on. It's literally got his head just in the snow of the hill. Wicked funny. But that's all we've got this time around. Everybody on this channel loves Tupac, so hopefully you guys liked this one as well. If you did, make sure you hit that thumbs up and, of course, subscribe if you haven't subbed to the channel yet. Next time we come back, I'll reveal it right now. We're going to be checking out for the first time on the channel DMX. I don't know if Ma is prepared for that. We're going to kind of ease you in to DMX. I had a different one planned, which was going to be... I was going to just throw you into the deep end with DMX, but I figured this would be a little bit better. So to see how she reacts to DMX for the first time, make sure you come on back on the next one. But until then, have a good night. We'll see you next time around.